Hi everyone, it's Plastic EP coming in from Melbourne, Australia. Let me tell you, it's been a hot day today, 34 degrees. Was any hot, I'd melt. I've got the air conditioning going. Here we are, going out live to Nigel Pearce in the UK. The UK's okay. How's looking forward to Christmas, Nigel?
Yes, hi, Plastic. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been live on the airwaves, so great to see you. Yes, best of Christmas. You can see the Christmas tree behind me, and it's all lit up in red, which happens to be my favourite colour. So, yeah, I wish you, first of all, a very Merry Christmas, and all your viewers and all those listeners as well, because that's why we're here, to educate, to link up, and provide them with some fun and entertainment at the same time.
And
So,
that's our
Merry Christmas.
fans, Nigel. That's our fans. You're a big
That's
part. And we always look forward to all this stuff that we see on the Beatles that the US know nothing about it. And that's what makes this show so unique, because people in the US are watching this. So I've lit up like a Christmas tree here now from the psychedelia at the back. Anyway, go for it. Show everyone what you want to show.
Well, first of all, as you know me, Plastic, I'm a man of etiquette. So I would like to say a very good day to Melissa Davis. She is at the Beatles Works Limited in Colorado. Now, a couple of days ago, she sent me a lovely little postcard, and it's a copy of the memo that was on Brian Epstein's desk in Christmas 1963. I have sent Melissa a little Christmas postcard back, and hopefully that she will get it. So, Melissa, there's your card. Thank you very much, my darling. Love you a lot, and have a nice Christmas. Now and then, well, let's start at the top and work through. It's been a great year for us Beatle fans, because Now and Then's back at number one, or has been number one in Britain. We know it's been number one in America as well. It's a very, very good song. It grows on you. I don't think it's the last offering of the Beatles that we have heard. And I know we've seen this before, but there it is again. There's my Now and Then album, which is full of promotional stuff. It's also got the sessions for Free as a Bird, for John's Real Love, and for Grow Old With Me. The sessions are on there, plus also some of the sessions for Now and Then. So that is a beautiful little package. And there's the back. So there you go.
Fantastic.
So that's all sorted. I'll show you the label. There it is on lovely Apple label. So it's a nice promo. So I'm very, very pleased to get that. And of course, because of what this has happened, it has brought forth the brand new red and blue set, the expanded sets. Now, but also it's brought forth some other promotional material, which is always very, very grateful to have. Now, there is the two promotional sets.
Yeah.
There's the red.
Fantastic.
And there's the blue.
And they sound better too.
They do, because they've got 2023 mixes. But what it's also bought is a separate CD with the extra tracks on it. I know we've done this last time that we were here, but because it's Christmas, I just thought that people would like to see them. It's in a nice, bright yellow, orangey wrapping, as you can see.
Right. Nigel,
So
just go through those tracks that are additional on the back, because people don't know. They've never seen that before.
I saw her standing there, twist and shout, This Boy. Hold on, the writing's not very... This Boy, I'm not in very good light. Hold on.
That's all right.
That's better. This Boy. Roll Over Beethoven. You've really got a hold on me. You can't do that. If I Needed Someone. Got to Get You Into My Life. I'm Only Sleeping. Taxman. Here, There and Everywhere remix. And Tomorrow Never Knows. That's the first one. And then the later one, which is in a lovely green, apple green package. And once again, just to show people, they've even done the label in nice apple green.
Fantastic.
Which is great. Now, as you know, for the vinyl, you get 3 albums because you get the extended mix. But here, you've got the original CDs plus the extra tracks on a single CD. Now, on this CD, you've got Now and Then, Real Love, Free as a Bird, Blackbird, Dear Prudence, Glass Onion, Within You, Without You, Hey Bulldog, Oh Darling, I Mean Mine, and I Want You, She's So Heavy from Abbey Road. So all in all, that is a real beautiful set.
That's a cracker.
And I've been very pleased to be able to show you now another promo set with the red and blue label on the outside. Look, there's the back.
And what's that cover? All the years.
Now, this is 62 to 70, and this is another set of tracks which are on the album. And it says, P.S. I Love You. There's a Place. It Won't Be Long. Please, Mr. Postman. Not a Second Time. I'll Be Back. I Should Have Known Better. No Reply. Things We Said Today. I'm Looking Through You. And there's a host of tracks there that go right through. So it's another batch. It's another promotional album. So I'm
Just
really,
a CD there, but what I want to say is it won't be long I've heard it. And do you know that it's actually better than the single that was released on the vinyl? Because I'll tell you why. The single on the vinyl, there's too much noise. There's too much going on. When I heard that version, it's better than the released version because it's got more space and it's just got a better, clearer sound.
Yes, you're right. I think you're right there, Plastic. So that's a beautiful, beautiful little set. And that now makes what I call the Now and Then set. So that's all a beautiful set. Now, we finished up with on the 6770 with I Want You, She's So Heavy. As you know, I know you've already seen the CD of the Apple Abbey Road sessions. And there's the CD.
Yeah, a little birdie told me you just received the vinyl. Can you show us the vinyl?
I wish that birdie would stop twiddling until I can get there, but there you go.
You may as well show us the vinyl since the
vinyl has just come.
That's right. The postman just dropped it off. Isn't it amazing today?
Yeah. Now the other thing is, of course, there you've got 400. There's only 400 produced, and I've got number 260.
That's great.
And there's the back.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yep. And that is the raw mix. That's the complete Abbey Road album played before George Martin started just to tweak it and produce it and engineer it. So it shows how good the band actually were, because whilst they were recording the album and editing down, they had to play all the tracks. So you've got the complete album on here. There's the track listing. You've got the complete album in its flat sound, which really shows how good the Beatles were. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. So I'm very, very pleased to have that.
Now, I just want to mention, if I can, why don't they release Glenn Johns' version of the Let It Be, his mix? You can't buy that, can you?
No, you can't, but you can buy one of them on the Get Back box set. But the other mix, which I do have, hasn't been released. So there's actually two mixes of the Get Back album that was originally done in 1969. I have both mixes. And then, as you know, through the story of Apple, it didn't come out till 1970 when Phil Spector did master surgery to it. And I've always thought that the Phil Spector mix is not as good as it should have been. I'm not going to be degenerative to Phil, because he's given us a lot of pleasure over the years with his New York Wall of Sound and what he did with the teddy bears and the Ronettes, the crystals and everything else. But I just felt that the material that he edited out of the Get Back sessions wasn't as good as it could have been. That's all I'm going to say.
I think they should put the special touch on the Glenn Johns mixes, right? The two albums that he mixed, right? and do what they're doing now with the new technology and let him mix it, like remix it.
I think you're correct. Maybe that's one of the things that might well happen. Now, another rarity, and it is a rarity, Apple were heavily involved in 1968 with the Stones' Rock and Roll Circus.
Yeah, directed by Sir Michael Lindsay Hogg.
Lindsay Hogg, sorry. Yes, Lindsay Hogg, you're quite correct. I apologise. There is the brochure. Okay. There is the list of acts that are on the performance recorded at Wembley.
It's brilliant. And I just want to say, Michael, if you're watching, we wish you a happy and Merry Christmas to you.
There's the inside. Look at that.
Great.
And I have to say, there is the CD that goes with it.
Amazing.
Again, this is a promotional number. I have number 241 of 500. There you go.
I was reading about this today, and I believe that Brian Jones's last appearance with the Stones was on that.
Yes, the last sort of public appearance, the last record, the last track that he recorded on was Jumping Jack Flash. Brian Jones did record on that, and then he got up and walked out of the band, which is sad. But he's a great tribute to the Stone. So there we go. Now, I was also very pleased today in the post to receive this. Now, that's the artwork for John's 1975 hits album, the first time that he did like a greatest hits, Shaved Fish. There is a box that I can make up into a box of shaved fish to go with the album, and it's come from Holland. Now, I don't know whether to cut that up and make the box or leave it flat. I don't know.
Just leave it flat. Just leave it flat. It's okay.
Yes, I will do so. The phone's ringing. It'll stop in a minute.
That's okay. A bit of Christmas noise.
Yeah. Now, also, I have the Apple Christmas card.
That's even better.
And you have to make this up into a model of number 3 Savile Row. There is the Savile Row, and there's the Beatles on the top. Look, there they are.
Yeah, I see it.
So you cut them out. There's the rooftop on the next one. So you make the roof. You make the rooftop, and you put the Beatles on it. Look, so you make a little scene, so that you have the Beatles playing on your very own number 3 Savile Row. Look,
that's great.
And just to show you a close up of the artwork. There you go.
I think it's fantastic.
So I might sit down and make myself a model of number 3 Savile Row.
Christmas Day, do that.
No, not Christmas Day. Now, we've still got more.
That's great.
We've still got more. Now, how about this then? Your very own Beatles tea towel.
It's unbelievable. It just came out now, did it?
Yep, there you go.
It's endless. The merchandise of the Beatles never stops.
But the quality is superb.
That's great. It's amazing what they're doing in 2023, isn't it?
It is.
That's a great Christmas gift. That's a great one.
It is, but I shan't be using it. It'll be wrapped up, packed up, and put away.
Was that on the net, Nigel?
No, it was from somebody that sent it to me locally.
Well, if they produced it, I reckon it's fantastic.
There you go. And there's the postcard to go with it.
Even better. You can write yourself a postcard.
I don't want to do that. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep
it. I knew that.
You
should write it and mail it to yourself.
Now, I know this is a bit misty, but I thought I'd show it to you.
Okay.
There is a very rare photograph of Splinter with George Harrison.
Just take it back a fraction. It's got my reflection, so it's very hard.
I'm trying to see if I can.
It's a bit hard because I'm reflecting off it.
But that's a photograph of some of the Splinter sections. Now, hold on.
It's beautiful.
The Apple EP, look.
Oh, look at that. That's a beauty. What do? You play that. Oh, that's a beauty. Don't damage the merchandise. Where did that come from? Just came out now, did it?
No, that was from 1991 when
Yeah.
Apple was reconstituted. They put out an Apple promotional CD. There it is.
Yep.
And it was so much in demand that for the first pressing, it crashed into the top 20 of the British charts.
Okay.
But they never printed another run. There it is.
The rare ass.
So there's a real rarity now, and it's changing hands for an awful lot of money.
That's a big Apple.
And there's the track listing.
I got to say, that Apple USB that they put out, that's an actual Apple, and the USB comes out of the Apple. That was a beauty. With every single Beatles song as an MP3. Do you remember that one?
Look at that. Yeah, I do indeed. I do indeed.
Have you got one of those?
No, I haven't got one of those. I've always said to you, Plastic, unfortunately, I can't have everything.
Yeah, but that's a ripper. You know the item if you see it, yeah?
Yeah, oh yes. If I see it, I shall know. And I can afford it, I shall get it, because that's probably the only way I should get one now. So I just thought you'd like to see that from 1991. I think it's superb.
Unbelievable.
Now, also being Christmas time, if anybody wants to buy the book.
Yeah, that's right. Inside number 3. Tell them where they can get the book, Nigel, and tell them the versions that you got now.
Well, this is the softback version, which I know you like, Plastic.
I do.
And www.insideandoutsidenumber3.com. It's going very well. I've just released and signed the next batch of certificates. So it's still selling extremely well. So get your copy there to start your journey inside number 3. And we are doing, as you know, Rollermania next year, because it is 50 years of the Bay City Rollers since they were a super group. They crashed through into the big time in the pop world. They left their mark all over the world: Britain, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Europe. And they were still very, very popular in Japan into the 90s. And I know that I met Les McEwen one day before he was going to leave to go to Japan. And when he stayed at a small hotel one night, we had a great chat in the bar. Hotel's not there any longer, so it's a shame, but it was in Hillingdon in West London. And it was a great, so just a chat, just a drink and talking about music. And he gave me a great compliment and said, you know what you're talking about. So I thought that was very nice of him. But as you know, he's sadly no longer with us. And I was very fortunate to be able to interview the gentleman a short time before he died. So I've actually got one of the last interviews he ever did.
And I just want to say, it was an honour to get that interview from you and edit it down right for the book. So when they get the book, they're going to get the edited version that I did of the last interview that you did with him. It's amazing.
The plan is that they'll be given away with the book. So you're going to have a very intimate interview with Les McEwen. And I'm looking forward to having the book done. And then after that, we then go to volume 2 of Inside Number 3. And that is being assembled now. And we've got some real nice photographs, some documents and various pieces, including I have a copy of the affidavit that Alan Klein gave to the High Court. I've actually got the transcript in full. Now, I won't be able to release and show every page because of legal copyright, but I've actually got a copy, not the original, but I've got a copy of that document. And a couple of the pages will be in there, along with many other things as well. So we're looking forward to doing that, and that will probably come out in the summer, autumn of next year. So it's going to be very busy. And as you know, Plastic, we're doing an Apple presentation in June in Chroma, and tickets for that are on sale. Just look on the www.wegottickets.com and you'll find it there. And we're expecting to have a great day there. But that is just about a wrap today, I think, Plastic. We've crammed an awful lot in a very short space of time.
Thank you so much, Nigel, for being on the show. Thanks, everyone, and keep watching. It's fantastic.